Okay, ladies and gentle boys, this is the Blundell Part 2 on Noah J's stream. They're going to be reacting to some speedrun tactics. Blundell's going to give his live commentary, and I'm going to give my, usual spiel as we've seen from the previous videos, but I hope you guys do enjoy it, and just let you know, got a little bit of the old alcohol, got a bit of the old Lost Mary, got a bit of the old Doritos. It's going to be a good video. All right, without further ado, here we go.
Welcome. Everyone say hello. We have him. The man, the myth, the legend.
There he
Jason
is, man.
Blundell is stopping by on
Fucking
stream.
JC with that chair, man.
This is actually some of these speedrunners' dreams that you are going to be watching
awesome.
their speedruns.
I'm looking forward to this.
And we have a couple of maps.
Oh, he looks so genuinely happy, man. That's so sweet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of the time you don't really see developers interacting with the community so much like this. I think Jason is like he's a bit of a prodigy in this kind of thing. Like I've never really known anybody else from any game community to do this, but that might just be. I mean, there's interviews and stuff, but like, actually like sitting on stream with somebody, crazy stuff.
Actually, before we even do that, this is Jason's new studio. It's gonna be in the link in the description. If you're excited to see more from him,
go check that shit out. I really want this one to work for them, because they've been trying a couple of times now, and PlayStation have let them down both times. So we shall see.
This is the one. And we're gonna go ahead and get started.
So who this?
This is Freckleston. So
Freckleston.
Good friend Freckleston.
Okay.
Someone who hunts Easter eggs with me when they come out.
Okay.
Actually, could you repeat what you said before about we asked Jason if he designs these maps in order for them to be speedrun.
And I said, no, we designed them to try and stop you from being a So I'm interested in what they're doing.
Just to lay it out there, this is a 19-minute and 40-second speedrun of Shadows of Evil.
Shouldn't be possible. Love it. Okay.
I'll kind of explain a few things here and there, but also if you just want to give your first reactions to anything. He said he's never...
That phrase alone shouldn't be possible. That's crazy. That means there must have been so much thought put into, like, baby-proofing everything, making everything so that, there's a certain... I mean, we looked at this in the Darius video. There was so many intricate decisions over, like, where fucking windows went in that map. Could you imagine the conversations that were held over this map? Butters my biscuits thinking about that,
a single speedrun of any of these maps before.
No. Wow.
Me and Jason both.
I know
little bits.
Did you know that you could shock...
That's crazy. I'm already seeing the slide jumping as well. So.
G sliding out to get rid of that shit.
Okay. Oh, come on. I got some director notes now. Okay.
Shadows of Evil new patch 10 years later.
This is something that I've always wondered. It's like, if they really wanted to, they could do a massive fuck you and just, patch all of this shit out, and then speedrunners have just like nothing to play. It could be nuts.
We mainly care about Jason. Oh, here's another great one.
That's the human grapple, I think.
Wow.
So I believe that glitch is called the human grapple glitch.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It involves going out of beast mode at the same a specific window. You use a grapple, and that shoots you over.
I am so glad I'm looking at this now that I can't do patches.
This one's just a very optimized standard.
Okay, wait.
What's
say?
This man is so overwhelmed. It's crazy. This is fucking nuts. In the span of like 2 minutes and 2 seconds, there's been about 700 skips. This is the one that gets you the symbol, I think. Though I know little bits. I mean, I used to have a friend, Mason, shout out, who used to speedrun a lot of different games. I think he went through the phase of doing Shadows a couple of times. But the RNG is a killer. It is definitely a killer.
Accurate shots there, and then a move. I was like.
Guys, this is him seeing all of these tricks for the first time is literally my dream. This is so good. Okay, so let me quickly explain. Obviously, this was not found by me. So this is a very specific jump you can do over to the building, and the reason they do this jump is mainly, if you notice, they have turned and got the first sword symbol.
Yep.
I don't even know if you watched some of these.
I didn't know that one. Incredible.
So they get their first sword symbol, also skip this jump to go over.
Oh my gosh.
And I believe this is somewhere in the thousands of runs and resets that he has done for specific gobblegum cycles, for specific luck, RNG, getting nukes at certain times.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Oh, and then we got I don't know if you knew you could do a very long range.
Oh my god.
That trick is fucking nuts. Every time that I see that shit, it always baffles me. It's the one that gets you into a footlight. It's fucking nuts. Towards the burlesque, not into the footlight district. Sorry, I just don't really want to get my facts wrong when I'm talking about the shit. Cause I'm just as clueless as Jason here. But I know of this one. This is the one that it's a bit of a time save on the grapples when you're going towards to turn the generators on for the burlesque and stuff. It's very cool. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff.
It's so good.
At a certain point, I might start crying, by the way.
So here's another one of these really specific lineups here to shock that from there. And I don't know if you noticed here, he's actually filling up the apothecant egg
Downstairs.
through the wall
Oh, God.
with the sauce.
Wait, that's something you can do? You can fill that egg up through the floor? That's fucking nuts.
That's so good.
That means what? That means the volume there is like.
No, there's a trigger box that just needs bringing. I have notes.
Jason has full patch notes for Shadows of Evil after watching this.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Good idea, Chad. Wow. With cumulative like hundreds of thousands of resets of people trying to get the fastest time ever.
I'm just watching how he's moving through the space. He's really just optimizing every angle he's moving through.
So
Fuck, did you see that zombie kill there? Like, what the fuck? How did he know he was there?
There was something figured out a couple years ago. Let me mention this real quick. So I don't know if this was intentional or not.
Okay.
So this is the Margot spawning, right?
Yes, you can. Yes.
This was meant to be the whole time.
You can do
the
free shot
insta kill.
right again, yeah.
That is
Wait, what? You can insta-kill Margos? What the fuck?
one of my
I didn't even know this. Like, I hate to pause again, but what the fuck? I didn't actually know you could do this. I thought it was just a bit of a bug with insta-kill.
favorite tricks of all time, and I've always wondered if it was intentional or just something that was discovered.
Yeah.
The insta-killing Margwas is canon, chat.
That's the other thing I've got to watch out for. You see, I will watch you say it because there might be things I know that you've not.
Right.
So I'll watch you say it.
Well, that's my job. That's why I'm here.
Okay.
Oh.
Can you imagine he just like reveals some new speedrun tactic?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Another thing about this run, you must play as Nero for this
Okay.
run because
Oh, interesting.
and you finish the apothecant sword step. That's an optimization that you want to run only those 2 steps to start the book.
Oh
that's
shit!
another-
Yeah. Because when you do the step for Shadows of Evil to hit the book to trigger the flag step after you've upgraded the sword, I suppose it is way faster to be Nero because you get the sword from the keeper and then you can just go straight to your left and do that. I've never really thought about that.
Times your
That's
runs
very
by
simple.
4 to get Nero for each run.
Oh my god.
Jeff Goldblum required.
I don't know if I told the story before, but
Fucking
mostly when you have voice
JC,
actors
man.
kind of come in, they'll do the lines and they'll read their section, then you wait and the audio director will read the other lines and so forth. Jeff came in and read everybody's lines, and did it as one continuous thing. And so normally what we do is we kind of cut up the lines, right? He just read the whole thing in one go. As Craig Houston and I just sat there splitting our sides as he did everybody's lines.
That's fucking
The guy
crazy.
has boundless energy. It was incredible. So I'm
Never really been a big guy, like a big Jeff Goldblum guy, but I do really appreciate his vocal work with Nero. Nero is one of my favorite characters out of Shadows of Evil. I think I've had, I think he's my top favorite. Then you've got Jackie Vincent, and then I'd say Floyd, and then Jessica on the bottom because she's just a bit uninteresting. But honestly, I adore Nero. I think he's funny as fuck, and it's crazy that Jason Blundell's worked with all these celebrities, and you sat in a room with Noah J, and I'm part of this same community. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. It's all nuts.
Nero's getting some airtime.
Definitely, Nero is one of my favorite
Good.
like celebrity casts in Zombies history.
Yes, he was. He was amazing.
Oh
Go
my
ahead and
god,
just-
man!
my god! Sing that every time.
His reactions are priceless, man. Like, actually, like, look at it. This guy, they're all cheesing, man. Look at this.
You hated that so much.
I did not like that one. oh my gosh.
That skip is nuts though, because you're straight into the keeper there.
The reason you're seeing so much weapon switching is that will reset your sprint cooldown without having to stand up straight after each slide. Chat,
Oh,
I mean,
really?
Black Ops 3 is never going to be played the same after this stream.
Well, no, because the kind of discipline it requires to adhere to all these things would be insane as well, right?
Yes.
To be able to run around and do this.
I don't even play this way, and I like try to play zombies pretty optimized. I played a lot of
We
hours.
slide jump all the time.
We slide jump, but the weapon switching is such a precise timing.
Yeah, no, slide jumping was a big thing that kind of got, you know, I mean, everybody kind of figured it out on their own. I think I definitely was doing it back in day. I know all my friends were as well. It's just the most optimized way to move around the map. It's faster than sprinting, and that's why it got removed in BO4.
Yep. That it really is reserved for like the speedrunners, the top like 0.001% players. Oh yeah. And then also also this one right here.
19 minutes. just like, I'm talking and then I look and go, just a minute. This is where they're up to.
So this part right here, Freckleson is.
Could you imagine putting your life's work, like, devoted to the craft? You know what I mean? Just like, you know, fucking baby-proofing this, putting invisible walls on that. And this guy comes over, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to do it in like 19 minutes, lol. Fucking Freckleson, man, he's the goat.
Pointing out is actually a guaranteed anywhere but here. I don't know if this was after you complete all of the steps, your next anywhere but here automatically takes you to this boss fight. So he uses.
Oh my god, they're straight in.
Speed it up.
I mean, I suppose this is the cut version of the VOD, and this is why I wanted to react to this one, because it was the cut version, so it's got all the best bits in that. But yeah, no, like fucking straight like 19 minutes and you're into fucking Shadow Man boss fight is nuts, man.
It's boss fight faster.
It usually takes me like
I'll
easy like
say
50
100%
minutes to beat
sure, but
Shadows.
I don't think that's deliberate.
Which is crazy because it's such an
And that's
integral
it.
part.
I think I can guess why that happens, but I don't think that was deliberate. I could be wrong. There's an individual who might watch this who will tell me, but I don't think that was deliberate.
Yeah. So there it is. I mean, obviously one final step to get the achievement, which is not possible on solo, but that is one of my favorite speedruns of all.
That's a question I really wish they'd ask. They might ask it actually. Why is Shadows only available to do it with 4 players? That's what I'd love to know why. Because it's like one of them things where like the rest of the Easter eggs are all doable solo. Like, why is it just that one?
Wow.
Thought we'd start off with that.
That just... I would have to watch that a whole bunch of times. That was incredible.
Yeah, we're kind of putting Jason on the spot a bit by like talking about other stuff, also showing him the fastest his
Yeah, this
map has
man,
ever been beaten
this man is overwhelmed as fuck, man.
before.
That's incredible.
Okay, well we have a very interesting one coming up next that I'm pretty excited to show you. This one is actually completely legit able to be done solo.
Okay.
And this is the transit Easter egg speedrun.
Okay.
Oh, no way.
Which I don't know
an
if
interesting
you've
one
seen
to
the
bring
ending
up.
of this, but if you haven't, I think you're in for
Oh,
some more patch notes.
Yes.
Oh my
Who's
god.
speedrun this? Who's
Oh yeah, let's shout him out. This one is Frothy Milkshake.
Frothy milkshake. Okay.
This is gonna have to have a lot of RNG because of the teleporter, right? Underneath the thing.
Oh, is there? There is quite a bit of RNG that goes in on this map. Were you expecting to see the ray gun traversing through the fog so easily on
Oh
round
my god,
2?
man.
Well, and he just spins around and shoots the thing and just like moves on.
Oh yeah, no, like even like denizen hopping is probably like, you know, unfamiliar to him. I forget that he worked on like Black Ops 2 as well, because I really just like credit the entirety of BO2 to like Zelensky minus Origins and Mob of the Dead. But yeah, nah, man. Like even like, you know, the little turbine trick that I actually learned from fucking Renzaru back in day. He probably doesn't know about. You can actually run faster with the turbine out, and you can knife way quicker as well, and you can get rid of denizens with a standard knife, like with ease.
Chad is asking where if we can find Route B anywhere in this speedrun.
Oh.
You have to talk to Jimmy about that. How fast do they do
This one is 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
So we're about a fifth of the way through already.
Wow.
Yeah, I think
Fucking
this
nuts,
speedrun
man.
to me really exemplifies like why zombie speedrunning is so interesting, because the areas and like I mean whether it's Origins, whether it's on Transit, like these maps are built kind of
Oh
to
shit! Wait, is he doing like the thing you can do in Portal, where you like hug the wall and it gives you more momentum? I don't know if that's what he was doing there, but if so, that's kind of cool.
really make you not want to go to certain areas.
Yes.
And it's almost a non-factor for these runs. Maybe we probably won't do it today, chat, but it would be an interesting idea. A lot of them want me to like have you run through and watch some of the low round Easter eggs. I don't know if you've heard about
Oh
this concept.
shit! Yeah, No, I've seen this doing the rounds on like Zombies YouTube and stuff. Doing Easter eggs on round one has became like a bit of a thing. I think there's one guy who does it. I'm not too sure of his name. If it comes to me, I'll say it out loud, and I'll do the Leonardo DiCaprio gif. But he's been going crazy with
Yeah, I
those.
have, yeah.
So
Some of them I didn't even know they were
some
possible.
of these Easter eggs can be actually beaten on round one.
That's incredible. So yes, I was shown one. I was shown the Revelations one. So I saw that one.
That's crazy.
Incredible.
Oh yeah, there's the Codename Pizza has completing Zetsuba Oshima with 0 kills. I don't know if you've seen that one.
I've not seen it. How is that possible? How that's possible?
Shout out to everybody, obviously, who has pushed speedrunning forward and kind of made this happen, because genuinely, like this.
Yeah, no, COD Zombies speedrun kind of had a bit of a resurgence during lockdown, I feel. And then it's kind of, stayed around through, from 2020 to 2026. And I think that's so cool.
It doesn't happen without y'all's hours of pushing this game forward. And
But now stop doing it.
but you've gone far enough.
Congratulations. Stop breaking my goddamn game.
But again, I really, really, really shout out to all of you guys.
Wait, that's amazing.
So each time they jump through these lanterns or these lights is another, basically anywhere but here. They have to really go for the.
I thought they were triangulated. I didn't know they were completely RNG. I thought you can only get ones within a certain radius, like the other two. So, for example, if you jump in a teleporter in Diner, you'd only get the chance to go back towards Bus Depot or in between farm and town. I think there's one. I thought it was like that. I didn't know they were completely random.
The run. They said ear warning for when he finishes the run. Okay, we'll be ready. Oh yeah. Chat's pointing out another big part of this is also the
Fucking
drops.
troll face.
That was the correct response.
Was that the drop cycle you speak of?
Well,
Oh
so
my
in order
God.
to do this, you need a max ammo, and he just got a nuke
Yeah.
and a max ammo right there. So I believe.
Just think how many runs he must have done
Yes.
waiting for that moment.
I
to
mean,
happen.
you felt
Oh
the
my
emotion come
God,
through.
man.
God.
That's so. That's one of the things you don't really factor into a lot of these zombie speedruns, is that RNG really is the deciding factor whether or not you get world record or you just get like fucking an hour on a 3-step Easter egg. You know what I mean? Like oh god, it would just be so frustrating. I don't know how people have the time and patience to do that, man.
I don't know how you do it.
Chad
That means
is
you
loving
have to get all the way up to that point.
Yeah.
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 So obviously this is still world record, so something is about to happen. I believe we have like 20 seconds left of this run. So the way that you
Here
can
we
do
go.
this Easter egg solo, not intended, is
Here we go.
You basically have to kill a zombie, get a max ammo,
Oh my god.
which he gets. Do a lineup with 2 different
Here we go.
EMPs. Line
Here
them
we go.
up,
Grab the max
get
ammo,
to
go through.
Teleport before it gets EMP'd.
Holy
and then throw
shit.
EMPs on 2 more teleports down. And as you
Oh
go,
my
all
god.
activating within the allotted amount of time.
That's fucking.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
No, it was like explaining it. I looked at Jason's eyes.
That's
Jason's going,
fucking crazy, man.
So that moment, that's just one of the main reasons I wanted to show you. There's the
Oh my gosh.
Easter egg completed.
This is one of them things I've still never managed to do completely modless.
because, like,
By the way, it's like beating transit with no mods on. I want to do a video about that because it does take some skill. It does take some skill.
it's definitely such a co-op design thing. Like
Yeah.
like you get EMPs, I get EMPs. Let's all line it up together.
All 4 of us all together, guys.
Somebody capture my face not being impressed. That's very clever. That's awesome.
All right, so for this next one, so I want to give you the option: either the solo 9 Easter egg speedrun, or the solo, Ancient Evil Easter egg speedrun.
I think we'll go with Ancient Evil. I think.
Ooh.
Ancient Evil. All right, you heard the man. So this one is by.
I know nothing
Flindex.
about this one.
So massive shout out to Flindex.
Actually, I'm just thinking. Do I want to see this? Should I? should I have picked the...
He's reconsidering everything now.
Maybe I should have picked 9. No, I love both of them. So okay.
Okay, here we go.
Awesome to see he's watching some BO4 content here. I hope he has some things to say about the game. I know it's not a like a developer commentary like it was with Reese, but I just want to hear just a little bit about BO4. Like honestly, like please, bro, please.
Yeah. So we've talked a lot
I love
about
this game.
The Ether story, obviously, but this is the first Chaos one that we are watching here.
God, this map is so gorgeous.
This one also. I
Yeah,
think
it's so
for me,
nice,
up
man.
there with Shadows on
Alright.
like the most atmosphere in a map.
Incredible art department.
Look how he's not looking at the thing. I think there's a whole like cinematic event in
Oh yeah. What is the name for that? What is do y'all either of y'all would know?
Oh
like,
my god, Noah J stutter moment. What the fuck?
Games and stuff. What is the name for like something is happening that they want you to look at?
JC, what's the name of a thing that
I would have called that a vignette.
That's a vignette, yeah.
Interesting.
But different people call it different.
Right.
Because like in this case, you didn't even look at it.
Yeah. No, that's the whole point though. A
Yeah.
vignette is supposed to be you don't have to look at it. You can just look away.
But usually there's a big fanfare that makes you want to
Yes.
be like, oh,
we
what's
normally
going on?
celebrate it and set up all these lovely angles and make a reason.
He's seen it about
And he's
8,000
like-
times.
And he's like, just get me on to the next thing. I need to shoot that character. I know where he's going to spawn, right?
I really like how there's a lot of continuity in the way that he explains things. This is another thing I love about Blundell, is that you can actually understand everything that he's talking about, no matter how technical it actually is. I love that. I really do. I fucking love that so much.
Ferguson said, "Guy, ask JC like he's in class. Listen, guys. Listen. 5 years, chat. 5 years I've been in the game industry.
There are people in chat just itching for more chaos details.
Oh,
Yeah.
What do you want to know?
Oh my god, here we go.
Oh god.
There you go. He asked me to ask, chat.
The floodgates are open.
Oh please, bro.
Chaos ending. Alistair's letter.
Ooh.
Talk about Voyage.
Oh.
Spill the beans.
Stanley 557 is going to be all over this shit, by the way.
What map was next for Chaos?
Oh,
I'm just reading all of them. So you're gonna.
I think this is its own stream. This one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that would be.
Yeah. So I gotta say, the Skeleton Warriors. I am a huge, and it's not just because he's my namesake, Jason and the Argonauts fan, and Ray Harryhausen, who's the legend, the father, grandfather.
Oh, we actually are getting details here. This is
motion
awesome.
animation. And I love the fact that when you have the Skeleton Warriors moving in Jason and the Argonauts, because he was hand animating them, they move at this kind of not a smooth frame rate, right? It's actually interesting. You can go on the internet, you can look up a video where someone's taken it and made them 60 frames a second smooth. Not scary anymore. So when we
Really?
did this, I actually asked the animator. I was like, I want you to animate it slightly off to simulate hand animation.
No way. I'm not even just saying this. I've actually always thought this about the skeletons. They move kind of jangly. Like they move a little bit weird on Ancient Evil. That's why I've always thought I always thought it was maybe just Winter's Wail doing its thing every time that I've played Ancient Evil. But no, this was on purpose. That's nuts.
Smooth as
That's so cool.
6 frames a second animation. So when you see the skeletons, there's a certain movement to
Yeah.
him. Because I found that Jason and the Argonauts, Ray Harryhausen's incredible animation, was so terrifying, and that the smoother it goes, the less scary it is.
It's more predictable.
The more
and it's-
staccato it
yeah.
is, like when it swings it, it's
That's
got this
so
kind of
cool, man.
staggeriness to it, and that makes it more scary. And it's like, why are we scared of spiders? It's the way they move.
Yeah,
Right.
because they can
Yeah.
be still, and then
If it was smooth moving, it's less scary. It's the
Yeah.
fact-
yeah.
Also, just a little side note. This is one of my favorite areas in all of COD Zombies. The Underworld, I think it's called. It's so fucking cool.
It's like the skeleton, like it's
Yeah.
moving. That's
I have to go back and play again and really
Yeah.
pay attention because the skeletons I always thought were like such a cool
Yeah,
like enemy in this map.
the way they move, it's this kind of moving of things, right? And so
Right.
it's not just
It's
nice
like a
and
sh-
Well, I mean, I suppose it's like how you know, feel like a bag of bones would move. You know, that's what skeletons are. They'd be janked. They've got really no like lubrication on the ball joints and stuff like we do in our fleshy human bodies. You know, like they would move pretty jankly, and I think that's such a cool attention to detail.
Stickiness to it or
Yeah.
something.
yeah.
Yeah, and so I asked him to kind of animate at a lower frame rate, animate slightly kind of jerkily, not aligned. Because again, computers are really good at doing things in an aligned
Yeah,
way.
Yeah.
So to actually make them look hand animated takes more work
Yeah.
because you actually have to knock it off. Otherwise, it'll do everything nicely smooth.
Right.
So
That's so cool, man.
And there was a boar as well that we never got in. I had a boar.
Oh.
What?
A ball?
There was a war pig from Greek.
That's nuts.
That was a thing. Yeah, so there was a war pig that was the Greeks.
This is what I was saying before in the Darius video as well. Like the amount of shit that got cut in COD Zombies. Like, oh my god, you could probably make your own game out of all of it.
You know, come in and slaughter people like these wild boars, and I was like 2 seconds away from getting the war pig in.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the war pig. I got the Giganese in, which was another creature that I didn't think got enough love from Greek mythology.
Yeah. Oh, this
I love this step.
I remember,
I
remember
love this
solving
step,
this the
yeah.
day this came out and being like, oh,
Dude,
that's
yeah.
what we were supposed to be doing. I'm excited to see
He's
the boss
beating
fight on this too.
he's beating the spawn algorithm as well because he's moving the way
Right.
the way he's moving. He's because we have to, because again, a map like this, we got to look at where you're going and guess where you're going to start the spawner happening. But it's
Right.
not just, you can't just do a
Yeah, BO4 changed this. I remember the spawns on BO4. I always feel like are really annoying in a good way because it feels like no matter where you run, the game can pretty accurately predict where you're gonna go, and it really results in just like a bunch of zombies swarming you from every fucking angle. I always feel like when I'm playing BO4, you've gotta be on your toes, man.
check.
Yeah.
So it's a series of triggers and other things that allow us to know, oh, he's heading that way or he's doing that thing. And he's moving in certain times.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Yeah, I could do that.
How do you even do that? Was he just swapping the button?
I forget what the exact combination is.
Dude, that reminded me of like
That
the,
was
the
fucking
energy
crazy.
sword thing in Halo 2.
Oh
You know what I'm
yes,
talking about?
yes. The same, it's probably along the same
God.
concept. Dude,
Shout out Halo, man.
the reaction to all of these insane tricks is
Yeah.
so good.
I cannot wait to see Hit Your Marks. I cannot wait.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. I think,
Hit Your
I think,
Marks.
like,
Oh.
Chat, I will say
Hit Your Mark. Is that not the one with it's like the stage? I love that step so much. It's so cool. I always get confused by it though because on solo it's a little bit weird, or maybe I just don't know how to do it properly. Or this step as well with this fucking pole and these electric zombies can go fuck itself. Seriously, oh my
Chat
god, I
agrees with
hate this step.
over the years, I truly believe Hit Your Marks is still. I'm for me personally, it's my favorite Easter egg step of all time.
Oh, okay.
And I think a lot of people think it's incredible.
It's so cool, man.
It's just, it was so fun. It had just this like whimsy nature to it with the music. The music was great.
Yeah, you really feel like you're performing, you're getting on stage to like show the fucking crowd what you got. You know what I mean? It's such a cool concept, man. It's the kind of love you don't really see in modern zombies anymore.
Like, oh god, it was so good.
That's actually a good question. Chat, do you guys have, what's your favorite Easter egg step of all time? Not boss fight, but just individual step.
Ooh, this is an interesting one. I kind of want to answer this. Honestly, for me, I think the funniest step, at least, I know it's not the coolest he's asking, but I think the banjo one on Black Ops 4 and Blood of the Dead is one of the funniest ones where you just give the guy the banjo and that's the step. That's the whole fucking step. I'll have to come back to me on the coolest one though.
Some people agree with me. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you actually have a lot of people agreeing. Bones
Okay.
step. Bones
Bones
step.
Oh, fuck off, man.
It's my favorite as well.
Okay, we have to talk about this because I am firmly in the minority with this.
Okay.
I believe that the bone step in Revelations was the closest the zombies community has ever been together, all focused on one thing, and B, my favorite step of all time because of that. I think
That's so cool.
It is very controversial, and I would have not.
I wouldn't agree and say that it's the best step, but I will agree with Noah saying that I brought the community together. It's just something you don't see nowadays. You know what I mean? The Easter egg hunts are getting shorter and shorter, and that's probably just because we're getting sharper and sharper, and also modern zombies does kind of tell you where to go and what to do. So, I thought the bone step was cool, but it also was a pain in the arse.
I told you the same thing while we were hunting for
Totally.
it. But it is one of my favorite step of all time, and I wish, I just want more bone steps.
Can I say this as well? This is gonna, again, we're gonna get hate for this, Noah. I don't think it's my favorite step of all time, but I love that it happened.
Yes.
So much.
Yes.
Because I remember going to college. It was my first year being a freshman in college, and I was like, "Are we done? Do we figure it out?" And no, everyone's like, "No."
Yeah.
What have we done? And it was so fun to be like, "What is going on?"
Yeah.
And, like, you don't want that to happen on every experience.
Yeah.
But I think having it be different was kind of interesting.
Especially for a last map of this.
Yeah, because it's like there's always. Oh my god, I'm blind.
Yeah,
Hang on,
as
I'm just
well.
let's place. Oh, there we go. There's like this saying where it's like, if you're in the same boat as somebody, and the situation's shit, you'll feel a bit better about yourself because at least you're with somebody. I feel like that's the whole stigmatism around this step, you know what I mean? It was shit, it was annoying, but everybody was involved, so it was kind of fun, you know what I mean?
It fit the vibes of what Rev was too.
Yeah, truly incredible. Yeah.
Such
That's
a
what you're
cool
supposed to do,
step,
right?
man.
And you got to remember the team who makes these steps, because we have different designers working at different points, and then we kind of have to sew it all together to be
Right.
one idea, right? And sometimes we'll have an idea that's like it's one way, and we're like, okay, to make it fit in with all this, let's change it into that. But it's multiple people who work out the different steps.
So
So,
I'm just,
I mean, there's normally like
that is so cool. The Easter eggs aren't just like planned out on a whiteboard. And it's like, right, this is what we're doing. It's individual designers that are going, oh yeah, we could do this or we could do that, but how is this going to fit in with that? That is so cool. The idea of brainstorming completely separate things but making them link up. That is awesome.
lead scripter or a person who's on the map who takes responsibility for how it's done. But yeah, these Easter eggs are many people putting them in, having these ideas.
I guess
I do remember we were stuck on the last step of this map for a while
Yeah.
on how to actually
Oh, it's a crossbow, isn't it?
activate it.
I still remember the great
Yeah,
truce, the great truce of ancient evil.
The Great Truce of Ancient Evil. Have you heard about this?
Oh, what is
There
this?
was a moment where we were stuck on we probably were stuck on that step.
I
honestly.
think it was the very last one.
Yeah, and we all like tried to get everybody that was live streaming like in a Discord and try to be like, guys, can we all go to bed and like please just like come back to this tomorrow?
There's an agreement.
Like we try to like raise the white flags like, and be like, let's just surrender
and
for a
did-
second.
That's so cool.
we tried. Many of us did, and then there's still people going. I remember there's still people that are like, no, I'm
It's
not
just
going
like,
to bed.
put your gun down. You put your gun down.
Yeah, 22-minute boss fight entry, and I believe it's gonna go.
Oh my
faster than
fucking god. That specialist thing, that specialist attack is fucking crazy.
No, don't
Like, I know it's a glitch, but like oh my god, bro.
do that.
Poor Pegasus. Right.
Oh my
my
god. And that's it.
And there he is.
And there it is.
And there it is.
Wow.
And then
24 I wasn't even keeping track of the time. 24 minutes, bro. This shit takes me 2 hours usually.
Wow.
the cutscene of
Yo, yes!
That is incredible.
let's not tell Jason about that.
Yeah, we can move on.
Why did it crash?
No.
Oh, the video cut off. Weird.
Wow.
Next one is another very special one in a lot of people's hearts. J-Dubs, another fantastic speedrunner. We are going to
Oh,
be
the go! I've actually interacted with J-Dubs a couple of times. He's a pleasure to talk to.
watching Mob of the Dead next.
Mob of the Dead.
I used to have some people in my Discord when that was open that used to love speedrunning Mob of the Dead. I've never really got too much into speedrunning on certain maps. The most speedrunning I've ever done was Portal 2, and that's a completely different ball game. But I might actually get into some of this. It looks kind of fun.
Which, obviously...
Whoa.
He just says, whoa!
I'm like, wait.
Oh, sorry. Should we, I don't know if we had a proper introduction before he was done with 4 steps.
Oh my fucking god!
Oh my
Oh, it's
gosh.
lagging. Okay.
And then, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I believe they actually... is that French? Manche? Is that round? Either way, they play this on another language. Oh, here's another great trick here.
Okay, it's kind of. I'm gonna explain this because the stream's lagging. But the trick that he's doing here is that it pushes your character outside of the door, so you can effectively skip a door. So like he's grenaded himself in a particular angle there that pushes his character through the door, so he doesn't have to buy the doors.
Door for free, as he downs.
Or rather, buy the door for free. Yeah, that's what it does. Sorry, it doesn't skip the door; it buys it for you because you've gone past it. I think anyway.
And what I just showed Jason was the ability to go down, and as there's a small window as you're going down into Afterlife to actually buy a door completely for free.
Oh, okay. Maybe I was completely wrong. I thought it was like, oh, you get pushed to the opposite side of the door, so the game thinks that it needs to be opened. But no, it must just be. That's really fucking weird.
Which is obviously, I don't think intended. I mean,
Not
maybe.
intended. Not intended, no.
Yeah, it's such a different side of the reactions that we got the director's commentary on Reese, and I'm like, Jason, here's how we've broken all of these beloved matches.
Here's where you started, but by the way,
it is awesome. It is awesome. I love this.
I'm glad that he's loving it, you know.
What? Another free door there.
every time it happens, it's seeing the door like slowly open.
Is it only on this map?
I believe that's the only free door glitch that exists, but it's because it's the afterlife.
Yeah, the docks. This was an area that we spent ages on redesigning to get the float, to put the kind of boxes in. Because for the longest time, this was too easy. This area just played so easy, and everyone just spent all the time down here.
Really?
Yeah. And so it was like,
I mean, I still spent all my time down there, to be fair. Like, when I used to play with my brother and my dad, we just used to camp at the docks. Camping by the sniper tower was honestly one of the easiest ways to play the game, in my opinion. If you get the super duper high rounds, like I remember we nearly got up to around 40 just by doing that, but then that's when guns start to fall off and you kind of have to train. It's kind of hard to do on 3-player split screen back in 2015, so, you know.
how do we make this not as comfortable as it was?
Did you foresee the cafeteria being the place everyone ended up doing the high rounds in? That's where people kind of ended up on this map.
acid trap.
No, we didn't actually. We thought, again, that was another one of those spaces where that's where we kind of. So when we went to Alcatraz, it's just a big eating hall, right?
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, we're going to put all this kind of garbage in the center so we can force you around the outside, make you move. But we thought we'd made it uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So that area was not going to be a place that they would. And then we were worried that the docks was where everyone was going to sit down.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I kind of sit down at the docks still, even though I mean, he's saying they changed up the flow and stuff. I mean, oh, that's interesting.
I was talking to JC about this. I actually, this is years ago at this point, I think probably about 8 years ago, did a Mob of the Dead in real life vlog where I went to Alcatraz and showed side-by-side comparisons of everything.
Yeah.
And it is actually insane how one-to-one it really feels when you go to Alcatraz. I knew where
I want to go to Alcatraz. This is something I really do want to go to Alcatraz. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a little while. And also going to go see Der Eisendrache, because the castle that's that, oh my god, the castle that's modelled after, it's pretty one-to-one for like the courtyard and stuff. I'd love to go see it.
I was going just by like
Incredible.
I mean, obviously you've condensed certain areas, like
Yep.
the lighthouse area is a little closer, but
Yep.
when you're in the actual areas, it is one-to-one. It feels insane.
It was good. I'll tell you this story. I don't know if I've told this before. So we obviously all went to Alcatraz and we took all our cameras and the sound guys recorded everything and we really kind of bathed in the Alcatraz vibe, right?
I love that as well. Whenever they bring up like something to do with something that he has more context on, he always opens with, "Oh, I'll tell you this story." Like, it's just so cool, man. It's like sitting down with your fucking granddad telling you stories of the war. It's so cool.
And we were looking for something that we could take back, that could go into the game, that really kind of showed that we were there. So when we finished and we went around Alcatraz, at the very end, you can buy from the gift shop a metal cup, which is what the prisoners used to have when they were at Alcatraz in the 1930s, whatever it was. And so in the intro cutscene, when the cell is opened and he throws the cup, that sound is actually the capture of the sound of the actual cup being thrown.
That's
No
so cool.
way.
And so there's actually a
Authentic
thing, which is the cup. You can hear the cup. That's a cup from the gift shop at Alcatraz.
That's crazy. And,
That's awesome.
I think you said this in a previous thing, but the key is actually the real model of the key as well.
You can actually buy the key in the Alcatraz gift shop as well, and that's something I do want to buy.
That's awesome. So the dedication to authenticity to have the cup sound be real.
The cup. It's like there's 2 seconds worth of cup right there.
It's just something you don't see anymore. You know what I mean? It's just really sad, man.
I thought I was gonna die in the second.
This is.
I thought I was dead.
Wow, he's got there in 6 minutes.
To the bridge in 6 minutes. And only round 3 as well.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's what's incredible about this one, is just how low round it is.
Yeah, I love this bit.
I haven't had a really
Yeah.
I'm actually
It's fantastic.
Look, killing.
The person speedrunning isn't allowed to turn around for that one. You gotta watch
You
that
gotta
one.
look at that one.
You're locked in for that one.
Yeah.
Someone in
It's a
chat,
different pace.
Yes,
someone in chat said that he picked that electric chair specifically, like how there's like multiple. right?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Like he might have actually picked one specifically for like a slightly different spawn or something.
Really?
Is that real?
No. Is there?
Huh?
I'm not sure. You'll have to tell me, chat.
I just read it very quickly
That
in
would
the
be-
chat. I don't know if that's real or not.
That would be crazy.
Specifically takes that chair for a certain spawn. Oh, Freckleston did confirm
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
You,
what?
like, take it for a certain spawn.
Really? Wow.
The chairs are linked to where you spawn in the spawn room.
What the fuck? Oh my god, that's nuts.
So even those little things too. It's just like.
It's so minor. Like,
Wait, someone said then you use a different chair later. That's kind of crazy and
That is
effed up.
That is good. Yeah, we did not think about anything.
they said ask about mule kick. Wait, mule.
Ooh.
And PhD on the docks.
Yeah.
He just said, yeah.
I gave you a magical tomahawk. What more do you want? And you know why it's a tomahawk?
Ooh. Oh.
Anyone?
I know, but I don't.
Class?
I don't
I'm sure someone in chat knows.
Why is it a tomahawk?
Before doing it, one of the things I do for any map is I do all the research, right, in terms of the history of stuff. And
Right.
so it had a Native American connection, and it was also a military outpost for
Oh, on
soldiers.
where?
Oh,
Alcatraz
really?
is?
Yeah.
Wow.
And so looking through the kind of ages of it, I was like, okay, so before it was a penal colony prison, it was a military outpost. So they had soldiers there, which is also you've got the Alcatraz Island here, and then just next to the San Francisco Bridge, that's where another kind of barracks was. And then it was Native American land for a whole bunch of time. So and there's a
That's so fucking cool, man. That's what I mean. There's attention to detail that I feel like you just don't get anymore. I don't know. This might just be me. I don't think there's that much attention to detail in zombies anymore. I really don't, and that's really sad.
whole relationship between those two things. So I was like, okay, the little nod to
Yeah.
each of the eras.
And it's something you kind of like find almost within the prison itself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they wanted me to point out that he has now grabbed 2 different skulls through the wall with tomahawks.
I mean,
What?
I'm missing
I didn't even
Oh,
fucking
I believe
notice.
it-
so quickly.
I believe it was right when he picked up the tomahawk.
Yeah.
Where is
So he
it?
grabs it.
Oh, yeah,
wow.
there's
Oh my
there's one right
god.
there.
Oh my gosh.
And then the other one is right when he picks it up. Just gonna do a little.
What? What?
That's not on. That's not on.
That gets the roof skull
Wait, so
apparently.
what's the
Wow.
Nuggets of Russell, and that one's the toilet skull.
That's fucking crazy, man.
I don't know how to respond to that.
You gotta show him the dev build a mob. I think he's familiar with it. I think he of all people will have known.
It may have been
Yeah, but show him the death builder mob boy, but he's never seen that.
15 years of my life.
I think he knows.
Yeah.
The concept
You can,
of showing
listen,
this.
you can make these raps. That's pretty good.
Alright, yeah, so this is
Wow.
plain. This is such a silly question, but have you seen throwing the
Is he gonna chase
tomahawk?
tomahawk, yeah.
That was by design, right?
No, but we all knew it was that, yeah.
That is
Oh, that's cool.
Because every single time, everyone was like, "You're on the plane, you gotta throw your tomahawk behind."
It's like sacrilege, man. You gotta do it. Every time that I forget, I always give myself 10 lashings if I don't fucking throw the tomahawk and mob of the dead when I'm flying the plane.
So we knew that was there, and we never patched that.
Oh, of course, yeah. Happy little accident.
Yeah, that's fun.
Wait, I don't remember the spoon thing. I'm excited to see this again. Oh, I missed it already. I've watched these before.
Has he already got it? Did I miss it?
I missed it too.
Oh my god, how do you do that?
When he runs to the roof, it was before the plane. Okay, hold on.
I'm really going to have to pay attention to our triggers going forward.
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh, and he throws it at the matches. Yeah, that was it.
Wait,
Oh
What?
my
So
God.
he grabbed what? How is that even possible? It's not even. It's not close at all to that.
I don't know. Oh yeah, the jump
Wait, no,
scare.
it is. I think is the geometry. Hang on, I'm trying to think like off the top of my head. Would the geometry of the infirmary where the dog head is not be directly over that barrier where the spoon is? Is that what I'm thinking of? Or is he on about where you first pick up the spoon? I don't know. I think I remember seeing him shock it. I think that's the one in the cafeteria. That would make a bit of sense. I think it is pretty close.
This map. Was this the first map of the jump scare?
It might. I mean, there was other ones. Like Shionuma had one with like the book, right? Like the diary.
No, we had the 3D model that grabbed you and. Well, no.
Wait.
I'm gonna stop.
Wait, what?
Whoa, what?
Wait, let's go.
Wait, no, Zetsubo. I think I know what you're talking about. Yes. Zetsubo.
What did he say? Hang on. What?
3D model that grabbed
Hang
How is that
on.
even possible? It's
Let me
not
bump
even-
this
it's
up.
not close at all to that.
Let me bump this up.
No. Oh yeah, the jump scare on this map. Was this the first map with the jump scare?
It might. I mean, there was other ones. Like Shionuma had one with like the book, right? Like the diary.
No, we had the 3D model that grabbed you and. Well, no.
Oh.
Wait.
I'm gonna stop.
What?
Wait, what?
So there's a. Oh, is he on about Zetsubo? There's a one on Zetsubo where they grab you, I think, or is that? Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's interesting.
Let's go.
Wait, no, Zetsubo. I think I know what you're talking about. Yes, the Zetsubo thing.
Oh.
The Zetsubo thing.
Okay. I thought you were talking pre.
Yeah, Zetsubo.
mob, and I was like, that did not. I do not remember that.
But I remember.
That's why I've got to be careful. You see, I say these things. I have to be careful.
No, there's the audio on Shionuma that when you click Richthofen's book and you hear like screams. I'm pretty sure it's like the one the OG like you hear just like screams.
Yeah.
There was a lot of that like in the early like World at War stuff.
Yeah.
But like yeah, I know the jump scare thing you're talking about. This
Yeah.
like with looking down a sniper and
Yes.
saying, yeah.
On the roof. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe that is it.
Wow.
There it is.
18 minutes.
It is time for the big one, chat.
Origins.
It is time
It's
for
gotta
the
be
one that
Origins.
the people have been waiting for.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Oh my
I'm
god.
expecting at least 2 hours for this. Maybe 3.
Chat, what we were watching. Well, we have one more thing after this that you're not going to want to miss. But what we were watching for now is the Origins
Yeah.
World Record Speedrun. Shout out to Dank Slushy for this one. The GOAT.
Dank
I
Slushy,
believe
man.
the most speedran Zombies map of all time.
This is a complicated one.
And also one of the most beloved zombies
I'm eager to see this one. This is one of these maps where he poured his heart and fucking soul into it, so I'm really eager to see. Oh, the fire skip, I'm eager to see.
maps of all time.
This map was so much fun. This was a personal one. You know, DLC 4 will always kind of, you know, is the tailing off part of the season, right? It's your 4th DLC. Right? There was just a general vibe that maybe this one wouldn't do as well as the previous one or other ones, you know, because it's the very end of your season, right? It's always the challenging part, last round. And I was absolutely determined to make one that would basically book the trend of what was being described. So that's why this has the kitchen sink in it, so to speak, because
It really does.
we were like,
That's so cool.
Can we show that the 4th DLC can be just as popular as like the 2nd DLC? And so that was
That's interesting, you know, because I mean, in Black Ops 3 at least, DLC 2 is actually one of the weakest ones out of all of them at the time, because I think a lot of people didn't like Zetsubo because of its like very, very RNG heavy Easter egg. I remember a lot of people didn't like it. I didn't like it at the time. So that's interesting that you're saying that, you know, DLC 2 is the most popular one. I think he said there anyway. That might have just been an example. But if that is true by data, that's very interesting, because Zetsubo was one of my least favorite maps up until a recent point, like about a couple of years ago.
It was like, let's make a industry-defining 4th DLC.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
There's a ledge thing. That's
What
a
is
ledge
going
thing.
on?
That's a
What
ledge
is
thing.
going on, man?
That's a ledge thing. Oh no.
So
He just hopped up and grabbed that
yeah,
shit,
this
man.
is
Oh my
this
god.
is PTSD for you, especially as
Yeah,
level.
yeah. Well, that's what I was looking out for. I was like, oh, they're not really getting out of the map too much, and like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason that they run this way first
Yeah.
is you guys thought about maybe someone could get up here, and there's a death barrier trigger right there that removes the death barrier before they go over here.
Ah,
So they figured
interesting.
out how to get around that trigger so that they could go grab that piece.
That's so cool.
It's despicable. There's a lot of steps though, because there's a bit of internal competition between Mob and Origins because we're doing it at the same time. So, and because Origins had you're DLC 4, right? You're the later one. There was this real like, right, we're gonna really prove ourselves. So, you know, Mob was already kind of crushing it, and Origins was like,
And prove themselves they did. Look at this fucking map. Oh, excuse me. Look at this fucking map, man. It's just so good. Origins is so good, man.
we gotta beat him.
Yeah.
So it's like they're going even further.
Yeah, for BO2, this kind of movement and everything as well.
The MP40.
I love the MP40 in this game.
I'm doing like COD 3, the MP40.
It's kind of crazy that it became so much of a zombies staple, even though it's in MP as well, but it just always was the zombies' weapon.
Yep.
Obviously, it was.
Ah, look at
used in
JC with
MP,
his
but
cat, man.
No one really latched onto it like they did.
Oh my god.
He just got that. See that shot?
Yeah, did he know it was gonna be right there at that
I don't know, but he just went. and just got it
Oh.
straight away.
The fog
Was
is
that the
rolling in.
that was at
Fog is
the
rolling.
plane for Gen 6? I think I
Do
just
you know
saw.
how much that was gonna take
No,
off?
I did not know. There was another thing as well, which is like when we were recording that was that a trailer? Was that a trailer I was doing or a
Yeah,
teaser or
like
something?
a little
Yeah.
dev breakdown.
Yeah. And I turned and I said, oh, we've also got 1,000-foot giant metal robots, and I had to say that.
Yeah.
And then I think it was like Craig Houston, the writer, kind of came to me and said, "Wow, they're taller than 1,000-foot, Jay." And I'm like, we can't dub it back in. Me going, "Oh, by the way, we've got 5,000 foot." So there's this whole conversation about that
It's so bad.
my statement was inaccurate about the size of the robot. So
They're actually bigger.
Wait,
Yeah,
What,
so
what
these
is the
years-
actual size? Do you remember?
I don't remember because I said I'm not re-recording.
How do they play and talk at the same time doing this? Like I
I don't know, man.
Because like even
So impressive.
even playing Derice, like yeah, right? Like what?
Training a Panzer from 2 feet in the mud.
Literally.
Yep. You know when we put the
Fucking
panzers in,
crazy,
There
man.
was a bug which meant that the claw used to fire across the map. I remember it.
Oh, what?
Oh, like it didn't end.
Like it had no range check, and so like you'd be running around and suddenly you'd be like, "Grab!" They get pulled through a wall, just get pulled through the wall, and pulled across the entire map.
I like
I
how he
can't see
did
why
that
you'd
in
leave
real
it.
life
And
too.
I was like,
That was
you know,
funny.
it's pretty good.
Also, I want to point this out just because of how impressive this is every time. He has already filled up the fist already.
Yep.
That's basically the first thing. Is picking up the tile now.
Yep.
And obviously can't step in mud.
No.
So he's going to hold this for quite a ways. And not step in any mud at any point. So it's just another like micro thing that you have
Yeah.
to think about while doing this.
Jesus,
And
man.
If I remember correctly.
Like
it was-
when I play Origins, the first thing I do when I'm done with the G strikes is just dump that shit, so I don't have to worry about it. Like willingly holding on to nothing is just so that is mental.
route, they literally do several other steps, all without stepping in the mud. Wondering if y'all factored this into your traversal methods on this map.
You just skip the
Oh my god! How do you do that?
You know what? The,
Is that a backwards bounce?
That little bit of knockback from the Boomhilda,
Yeah.
you can use to traverse the mud much faster.
Jay, you know
But I love the. Sorry, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say it's like that is like very quick.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
it's like the
just
rocket boost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, rocket jump.
And I love
Yeah.
it because it's not just a full-on glitch. Like there's a limit to it. It's your ammo count. So you're
Sure.
giving something up in order to traverse the map
That's
faster.
super cool. I think that's awesome.
I think
That is sick. It also works with the Mark II because I think the Mark II and the Boomhilda share the same projectile.
what's crazy to me about this run is that we are like about halfway over with the Easter egg.
That is
And
incredible.
he
fast he's
he
moving.
only has one staff built, none upgraded. Like, how much this Easter egg just progresses so quickly is insane. To
Oh
me.
my
Yeah.
god.
Also,
It was
just in
that.
case you.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, this is the best way to describe this speedrun. Freckleson says this whole speedrun is essentially a race to make a specific robot cycle in the time, and no one had ever made it to the 29-minute rain fire cycle before this run. So
Oh, that's cool.
This is down to the microsecond on like if he is any slower, this is not a world record. And so he was the first person to ever make the cycle before a certain time.
I had
Oh
no-
yeah, this right here, this 29 cycle pace.
Oh, my mouse died. That's interesting. I had no idea that is what it's about. Like you've got to race to get the correct robot cycle. I thought it was just how fast can you go. I didn't know you were limited by the actual robot. That's mental.
Plus, that is how much time he needs to save. He needs to save 0.7 seconds right now at this part of the run, or else he's not going to make the cycle. That's how much of a science this has been worked down into,
Good sound, right.
because he can tell based off his other splits.
So does he know now what he can do to save 0.7 seconds?
I believe so. Yeah, it's more so. I mean, does he get
0.7 seconds, bro.
lucky enough to do it, and does he execute perfectly? Like if he misses that jump shot through the wall on the first attempt,
Shout out to the wind staff, man.
he's gonna have to make that up somewhere.
I feel this stream is just me going, wow, continuously.
I mean, that's
Fucking
that's
hell.
honestly what the people who have been running these games for years want to see. They want to see you amazed by what they've done.
It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
That's probably the best validation ever.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, the gratification of my god, I'm blind again. Fucking hell. The gratification of these skips and the people who made them, seeing the creator of the map appreciate what you've done, that must be so cool.
How many years of their life they put into
Yeah.
this? Like, I love watching it. They're so impressive and
It's so
amazing.
incredible.
Oh my god.
That is fucking nuts.
That's the 7 seconds. That's how he got his.
Yeah,
time.
you can see he's 5 seconds on pace. Another use of this rocket jump from the Boomhilda. We're just gonna go ahead and skip the tank system here.
Oh my god. Oh my god. CS:GO surf.
Poor
But
tank system.
the lightning
no.
staff is a little easy to do on this.
Oh my god, that's pretty awesome.
Does that work in BO3 as well?
I believe not all of the jumps are the same, but there are a few.
I'd be so interested if like the movement works the same.
I think
way.
the only part that you have to ride the tank for is this right here, which he pre-called to do to catch on the way back.
Oh,
No,
that's
we
interesting.
didn't
So there's
do
no known skip for that one yet, despite the fact that the other two parts have one. That's really interesting because it is so out of the way, that ramp. So I mean, never say never. You know what I mean?
That is crazy.
like it's really weird to think about because you're like, oh,
Yeah.
the Easter egg. How long did it take? I'm like, that was like. I mean, I was there in the community, but
Yeah.
I wasn't making content.
I mean, this
like
was even like toward the start. I don't even think I was streaming at this point.
Yeah, me either.
Because streaming wasn't a big thing in Zombies for a while. I mean, just in general.
Until
these
BO3.
days.
Lightning staff,
Yeah,
Jamie
BO3
would
is
be
where
proud.
streaming
And it was
really
like
took off.
it's kind of more like late BO3 when it finally just streaming in general on the platform.
Yeah, that's when the marketing department was saying to me, I think these YouTubers might be a thing, you know.
Yeah. They might be onto something.
Exactly.
Still remember going to Treyarch, I believe for Zombie Chronicles, and just having you come in. I mean, you guys can see the videos across all of our channels and stuff, but just seeing you come in and kind of take a peek at what we were doing, seeing how we were.
What a
getting
time to
along.
be alive, man! Oh my god, that 2017 Zombies Chronicles. I remember I was begging my mom to get that DLC, and we grew up on like a really low income, so you know, Zombies really has changed my life in a lot of aspects. I was able to give back to my mom, you know, and I kind of owe it all to this man. You know what I mean? Without it, I wouldn't be able to make the videos. So, thank you, Jason Blundell.
The maps.
And what's so funny about that, to get all feelsy, that's probably the first time I met Noah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, is it?
So,
Yeah.
so if you hadn't have come to my house or my
Yeah.
apartment, or
Yeah.
my dorm, basically, like
Yep.
I wouldn't have met Noah. And
That's so
everyone
cool.
became friends with him.
Just weaving my magic.
You're just that guy.
Connecting people through the world. You know?
Wait, I have to ask: have you seen the clip of Mr. Dalek JD accidentally showing Origins before we were supposed to
Yes,
short
I
it? We're supposed to
No, you guys were not supposed to see that.
see that.
Unfortunately, it was shown to me in an official capacity at the time.
Oh,
Because I had my job at the time. Yes. It's okay. It's okay, John.
I think that
We're all good.
That one is up there with one of the more like legendary moments in the Zombies. Like everyone knows that one. Yeah. So here's the 29-minute cycle. So I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, which I often am, the robots are already on their way, and he is speeding down here to
Yeah.
do one of the most.
here we go, fire
infamous
skip.
glitches. Are you aware of this one?
No?
Okay, so let me explain.
Oh,
This one's really
I
gonna
do this
hurt
one
you.
as well.
Oh, God.
man.
This is probably the biggest glitch in Origins.
Okay.
And the only reason that this speedrun is not completely horrible RNG. It's still bad. So you put down the staff there.
Yep.
You then come over here, you recall the staff to the pedestal,
Okay.
and then you put it down again,
Yep.
and that still ticks the integer up to reach all 4 staffs being put in each specific
Oh
robot
my
location.
god.
So you completely skip having to take each upgraded staff into each robot and putting the fire one down there. He's already done with the stuff.
Wow.
That's just lazy code. That's something that I know from I studied wow, my god, what oh my god, I can't talk today. But I studied like a college course in programming and stuff, and that is just the peak of lazy code. It means that all of the staff pedestals where you put them in are all in one class, I think, or all in the one, like, they might be the same variable. I'm not just throwing buzzwords here. I'm trying to really piece together how this might work. So there'll be a value that's set to 0, and then it'll be like, if value of staffs is equal to 4, then you can move on to the next step. The problem with that is that I think each pedestal, it doesn't have a check to see that if it's the same kind of staff, it shouldn't take it up again, if that makes sense. Again, I'm not too hot on coding. It's been a while, but I think it's just a matter of there's no check to see if the same kind of staff can tick the integer up twice. So yeah, I think that's pretty lazy.
And what's better,
Yeah,
there's a
that's-
way to do it in BO3 as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's a patchable offence right there. You know, I said with that thin line that we have to walk. Yeah, that's what.
that was on the other side.
That's on the other side there. Yeah.
Okay, so then here's the other. in my
Oh,
opinion,
yeah,
most
this
amazing
step,
part of this run.
this fucking step, man. This gave me an aneurysm when I was trying to do this for the first time.
Obviously, 29 cycle robots. They're on their way.
Yep.
You have to again get lucky. You can do it on either one of the middle robot's feet. If
Okay.
you get the other two, it doesn't work. You will sit here, line up, a G-strike grenade, throw it at the exact last second, and go in there.
So cool.
And then if you hit the button in time, you have to sprint over there. It will still have the G-strike active long enough that you can do it solo. You don't have to have someone else throw it, someone hit the button.
Oh my.
I mean, that's not the way that I do it. The way that I got taught was to so you go into the robot first, then you wait till the very last second when it's like fire. No, sorry, Max is saying something about ejecting you out of it. There's a countdown. You wait until the very last second, and then you'll press it. It goes like fire control activated, and then you get out and throw the G-strike as fast as you can. I suppose you can do it this way too.
So if you'll notice, the
Not.
hole is open. Send the drone over. Already done with the stuff.
So crazy, man.
And there it is.
Wow.
Couple seconds left.
Incredible.
So cool, man. Suppose we skipped over the rainfire, not rainfire, the
There it
fist
is.
step.
Oh my god.
Nice.
35 minutes.
Wow.
It's incredible.
That's
I
fucking
never
crazy, man.
believed that.
I still don't know if I can believe it.
Who was that one again? Who did that,
That was Dank Slushy.
one? Egg Slushy.
Shout out.
Congratulations. That was
No.
awesome.
That if you guys
Oh,
are
BO3.
familiar with this speedrun, I do want to show him real quick.
This is BO3.
This is BO3. So the fire staff was patched for BO3. You can't do that.
Okay,
trick.
I'm interested in this actually.
So they came up with another clever trick in order to put it in the same place.
Yeah.
So let me get this right. They put the fire staff down, take the ice staff out,
Okay.
self-med gobblegum out, get
Yeah.
the kill. So there's a little bit of a barrier.
Oh.
You see? In between the time that mule kick activates and gives you your gun back.
Yeah.
In that time, they're gonna pick up another staff, take
Oh.
the fire staff,
Okay.
and when that mule kick reactivates, now so they have 3 weapons right now. That mule kick's gonna activate and take the wrong weapon away. So they have multiple staffs right now, which pulled the fire staff back, so they're gonna put it back in.
Oh my god. That's such a fucking palaver way to do this in BO3. Like, I just played BO2, but fuck me, I didn't even know this was
God.
possible.
I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but that is the general idea of how we got around that.
Listen, this is this is all valid. Good. I genuinely didn't know 3/4 of the things that I saw there that you could do.
I mean, even someone who I love watching them and like getting the speedrunners on, interviewing them. There's so many things that even like someone who's watched so many of them you miss because they're doing so much all at once.
I mean, the thing is that they're so. I've seen all of those things.
Yeah.
Because as you're making the map, you see those moments happen all the time, and you try and catch as many as you can, right? So there's nothing you're showing me that I've not seen a version of that happening. You try and fix, and then when you see me a specific one, I'm like, oh yeah, we didn't get that one.
That's interesting. So they must have saw like a lot of these bugs in hindsight, and they tried to patch them out, but the methods that they patched them out weren't enough. That's quite
Or
cool.
that one, or
That's
that
quite
one.
cool.
Because they're just with such complex systems all interconnecting, you're just not going to catch them all.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm sure this has been already suggested, but it would be amazing to see Jason's reactions to some of the top maps from Custom Zombies. Wow, no spice. What a great question. That leads. It's almost like you were set up or something. Just kidding. That was not set up, but that is a perfect segue. We did mention one of my personal favorite parts of Zombies ever, which is of course Custom Zombies and mapping tools. And I mentioned that earlier, and they all said that I should possibly show you something that has been created by the
Leviathan. I was wondering if it was going to be this one.
community.
Okay.
So I have I pulled up a map which is widely regarded like a top 10, if not top 5, if not top 3.
Oh, this is
custom
so
zombie
cool.
Map of all time called Leviathan.
Okay.
And have you ever?
Nope.
How much custom zombies have you?
0.
Zero.
Oh my
So
God.
this is Jason's first time seeing anything custom zombies. Yeah, I am very excited to.
Oh my God.
How many people made this?
Mapped primarily by Jaybird, Heck Zombies, and Awesome Pie. But yeah, this is a map with a fully fledged Easter egg. It has a boss fight, multiple like custom HUD. Well, I mean, a lot of maps will, you know, just use the regular.
This is
scroll,
so
but one
cool.
has all of the parts on there, parts for quest, and it's just a really beautiful. Like obviously some
This
references
is
to
so
other maps.
cool, man.
So I believe these sharks you can little aquatic
Awesome.
violence
Yeah.
brings down some points. Little custom mystery box.
Sure.
This supposed to be like a locker. Like, what is that?
Oh, that's so cool, man. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jaybird is in the chat. Big shout out Jaybird. This is kind of one of many different kind of styles of custom.
Nice corners.
Yeah, good. Jaybird, he likes your corners. Obviously, just a kind of a taste of what this map has.
It's so cool how he's actually like seeing this for the first time. I would have thought he would have saw Leviathan first, but that's interesting.
Has to offer, just kind of showing you the visuals. There's one main room. What always gets me about these maps is the scale of how big they make these.
Yeah.
But yeah, people have taken obviously mod tools to so many different places, and like there's challenge maps. I've done mapping competitions that basically, you know, give a theme, mayhaps. Is this subtle?
I don't think it's that subtle.
I don't know. Oh, this. Oh, he's not. Hold on, let me just peek in here.
Hey, wrong guy.
But didn't mean to peek there exactly. But this is the scientist that gives you the.
It's what?
Oh my!
It happens.
Anyway, so yeah, I've also done a few other things. I've done these contests, and I was mentioning this to Jason, and he maybe had some thoughts on possibly doing something like this that might be judged primarily by Jason Blundell.
No
A little
way.
1 month mapping contest. You wanna?
Oh my
you wanna
God,
let
this is
them
so
know
cool.
What you kind of chose.
Well, so we have in the chat, right? We're talking about what would be fun for the community or for your viewers, right? So yeah, we do a 1 month build test. Why do I call it a test? Well, that's what we did back in the day when we'd hire builders to make levels, right? We give a build test, and so we give a very short amount of time. We give a theme, a little phrase. And the phrase can then be interpreted by the builder however they want. The whole point is that you can't make something incredible in a month, but you're testing your build skills, your speed, and your focus, and the way you look at problems. So
So fucking cool, man.
Should we do one of those? Should we give that task to your community and say, okay, what could you build in a month?
So we basically locked in some of the details, and this is how it's gonna work. We have a theme. We have this phrase that Jason has come up with, and I'm gonna put that on screen right now. That is over under.
Over under.
And like he was saying, this is meant to interpret this and be creative with this.
Yes.
And
Yeah, that's the whole point. So the point is not to give it any meaning. It's however you interpret it. But it should
Ooh.
guide the creation of the map. But you could take that. in
That's
lots
so
of different
cool.
ways. It could be about the paths. It could be about the buildings. It could be about the room structure. It could be about.
When I thought over under there, my immediate thought was the Olympia. I know it's not really relevant to the map, but yeah, I don't know, over under shotgun. That could be really cool. You could see like a like an upside down kind of map, like Stranger Things. That would be cool.
A unique mechanic that you want to implement, right? So the phrase should be interpreted however you wish.
So cool.
but
Very
that we want
open-ended. I like that.
criteria assessment, which is, how has your map embodied this phrase? And then on top of that, and we'll talk about this, but how much you want to critique it in terms of, I'm going to talk about your texture usage, your paths, your spacing, all the other kind of good stuff that we go through, and based on how PG friendly we want to make it, I can review it nice, or we can lay into it. But
we can lay into it. You can go full Treyarch dev mode, man. Like, oh god, we're gonna have some hearts crushed in the community.
At that professional level, that's what we can do. We can really kind of go into the detail.
Yeah, I think you'll be extremely surprised at the amount of talent some of these guys have.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very excited for you guys.
Our builders, originally came from the community. That's how we used to.
That's so
because we
cool.
used Radiant, it was a very specific application. All our builders who made the games came from the modding industry. So yes, they're very talented. So much so that they essentially became, professional builders in the industry.
Right.
Yeah. So
Very
I'm sure
cool.
They're all out there being awesome. By the way, thank you very much for inviting me here to see this.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, this is just like another map that someone has made.
I remember this.
Yeah. Well, it goes on a little bit of a different path. Might notice what's going on in the in the screen there. This one's called Nightmare. Another incredible map.
Oh god, yeah.
This map is an entire experience. It doesn't even play like classic Zombies, aside from certain sections.
Oh, that's fun.
The variety of things that have been made within VO3's engine.
So cool. I really want to see him lay into a couple of custom Zombies maps and like not scrutinize them, but point out where they could have gone better and stuff. Because some of these maps are amazing, but I'd love to see if there's anything that he can pick up on that maybe they did a little bit wrong. Well, not wrong, but
incredible.
Time to meet the butcher meatbag.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah. Wait, thank you for giving me a job.
Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff, man.